What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ. Listen, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the platform. Look, in life, you gotta set goals, and the goal for this platform is to get to 100,000 subscribers by June. So if you guys rock with the content, please take the time out right now and show some love and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. All right, let's get into the video.
So I'm 39. I had not gone on one date in 2 years. I invested $10,000 into my dating coach, Anwar White. I meet my fiance in 1 year, and 2 months ago, he proposed. So now we're engaged.
Don't believe me. I'm a true liar.
So I am the CEO of a 7-figure content studio, and I'm actually on my way to go host an AI event for Black creatives with my friend Will. He helped make that BBL Tracy track, and so we're doing it at the Dow Jones, and I'm on my way there. But I wanted to give you some more story time. But I realized before we get to like the engagement, because the engagement is like that's like the finale. That's where we are here today. I realized there's so much stuff that happened in between that can really help the dating girlies, relationship girlies, the fiance girlies. One thing that a lot of people keep asking me about is dating and being on the dating apps. Working with Anwar, he's a big advocate for dating apps. So I started on Match. I did not like it. I met my fiance on Hinge. I was a hit on Bumble. Child, the daddies was on it.
Okay.
Anwar loves to tell us, the melanated girly, to enjoy a white boy winter. I didn't get that far on a first date with a white boy, but I have phone calls with white boys, and if this didn't work, if it didn't work with Ty, I was going, which isn't like some radical idea, but I was headed. Baby, I was crossing the sea, never to return. Now that I am the CEO of my love life, that is what Anwar preaches. You are the CEO of your love life. You are the CEO of your love life. And so, if I'm the CEO of Willie B Studios, and we're doing very well over there, I need to be taking those same strategies and tactics and bringing them to my love life. One of the approaches I use with the dating app was treating it all like a numbers game. So anybody watching, if you work in sales, if you are familiar with sales, you know that the probability of you getting a sale increased by volume. So what I wanted to do was engage with as many men as possible on app, and then convert those folks into a text, and then convert those folks into a call, and then convert those folks into in-person date.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, if you follow Anwar, you know he's always telling us like 90% of these guys are not gonna make it. So that let me know, okay, well, if I gotta talk to 100 dudes just to get to one who might be a really good dude, I gotta grind. When I think about this, I'm like, even when you do get far with these guys, most of these guys aren't ready. The good thing for me is that Ty was ready, like baby, all caps, ready. I think I talked to like 170 guys. I wish I could log in to my Hinge and see, but I'm gonna say it was like 170 or something like that. And so what I would do when I was texting them, I would ask questions that were more so open-ended and gave me insight into their personalities and what they were like. And that let me know if I wanted to take it off of the app. Like, what was your most exciting thing that happened this weekend? And in that, their answer is gonna let me know what they really value and what they care about. So if they're like, oh my gosh, I got to spend it with my family, that might be he's a family man. Or I got to go to US Open. That lets me know he probably loves sports. I gotta get going. But in the next video, I'm gonna share how I would have these guys lined up back to back on calls, and they only got now. Oh my God, I am so funny. I only gave them 20 minutes. I wish if my friends who are in the group chat. I don't want to call you by name because I don't want people to know that you were in the program if you do not want to disclose that. Don't want to call you by name because I don't want people to know that you were in the program if you do not want to disclose that. But if you could please come to the front of the class and tell them how insane I was, but it worked and it attracted a certain type of men, and that's what we all want to do. I'll post another video about how I used scheduled phone calls to funnel through respectable, kind, considerate, compassionate men.
Hello, hey there, this is Benjamin, and in this video I'm gonna be giving you 10 signs that you, as a lady, you are very desperate.
Nah, this right here. So this chick is telling us that she will invest $10,000 to find a man, but she refused to invest any money to go to the gym. Look, fellas, if everything on the outside is fake, everything on the inside is going to be fake. Fake hair, face filled with makeup, overweight, she got the hoops. This right here is a walking catfish. She's living a lie. And here's the reality. She's probably trying to get other desperate women like her to pay whoever the dating coach is $10,000. That's all it really is. This is probably a scam. But the sad part about it is nothing is worse than a desperate woman. If a woman gotta be desperate, bro, that means her value is extremely low. That means she's vibrating very low in life. And you want to keep away from a woman like that, bro, because any woman who got to go above and beyond to find a man, she got to work on herself. She got to go heal or something. Trust me, because a real woman attracts. A real woman attracts. A woman who's full of life, who's fruitful. She's going to attract men to her. You should never want a woman who got to join dating apps to find a man or who got to pay a dating coach. You should always keep away from women like that because they are desperate, fellas. And nothing is worse than a desperate woman. You do not want a woman who is desperate in life at anything. Be wise out here, fellas, for real.
This is Diamond. She's a 28-year-old stay-at-home mum that was once getting provided for from her 51-year-old husband and is now living in the basement with her 3 daughters. You saw this trend from Tierra and Rashida and decide to be a copycat ass.
Oh yeah. Right. I remember now. Continue.
She got a little famous on TikTok and decided that she was going to depend on this money to fund her new life.
I also got a part-time job.
Oh yeah, my bad. She also got a heavy on the part-time job.
You forgot something. Good morning, Bookie Butt.
Despite having 3 kids and telling all her business on social media, Diamond believes that she will find love one day.
Because like I will. Right? Right?
Right. Diamond's goal this year is to make more friends, but she is terrified of people.
People are scary.
You are literally scared of everything.
It's called anxiety. Give me a second. I gotta get dressed.
It's nothing that I haven't seen before.
But they haven't. Right. Give me a second.
Diamond really made a name for herself in the last few months for being with her 51-year-old husband, just to end up leaving him. She really thought that settling down with Grandpa was the best decision for her life. Now look at her.
Hold on.
That shit is crazy.
Look, fellas, understand something. Whenever a woman is younger and she chooses to deal with an older guy, understand the reason why she chose that guy. It's strictly for provision. 9 out of 10 times, she's broke and she needs a sponsor. This is something that men got to be aware of, especially an older guy who wants to deal with a younger woman. The only time, well, not the only time, but most of the time, when a younger woman chooses an older guy, is simply because she's a gold digger. She's a bird. She's looking for a provider. She's looking for a sponsor. That's the reality. And she's going to get with that older guy. Her intentions will always be to drain his energy, take all his money, power up, return back to the streets, and mess with the men that she actually wants. Some women choose to get the bag first, then go to the streets and do their thing. Don't be a victim to a woman like that. Now, this chick right here, she caught her big break when she used her sponsor on her TikTok videos. She used her baby father for content because he was in his 50s and she was in her 20s. So she knew that will go viral. So then when she blew up on TikTok, she got rid of him. Look, fellas, the signs are always there, bro.
In our household, Ken always wakes up before me. He wakes the kids up, puts them on the potty, and then he changes Mateo's diaper and brushes their teeth while I am still sleeping. Every morning, my kids wake me up with kisses and cuddles. Mateo gets dressed first because he has to leave with his dad. I really struggle waking up early in the morning, but Ken is really understanding and lets me sleep as much as I can. When I finally get up, he briefs me on everything I still have to do, and then he starts making breakfast for the kids. When it's time to eat, the triplets take their chair, we help them with their table, and this right here is their little quality time in the morning with just the three of them. Around 7:50, Mateo leaves with his dad because his dad has to drop him off at daycare. This is the moment where we say our goodbyes, and then Mateo and dad leave the house.
A few moments later.
First started Instagram, the word content creator didn't really exist. I, at the time, didn't even know what a content creator was. And with growing my community, you guys have always known me with Ken by my side. I don't really think that you guys have experienced me as a single woman, but we are transitioning into a new phase. And I really just want to be honest about that. You know, when we have been together since I was 16 and I am now 26 years, I'm going to be 27 in July. So we've been together for basically a decade. And I know that not a lot of people are going to understand this, but the people that have been in a very long relationship, and especially people that have been in a long relationship from a very young age, know that there are certain shifts that happen because you're just growing up, you're just maturing, and that it's sometimes very, very hard to overcome those shifts. And that's a little bit what has happened to us. When I was 16, I thought I knew everything. I thought I was mature, but the reality of it was just that I was not. At 25, I really felt a shift. And that shift was so big that I cannot even explain in words how it felt. In everything that I was doing, I just felt that the way of thinking, the way that I was acting, everything just changed.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Choose yourself. Again. And 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 again. Never get tired of choosing yourself.
And what gave you the confidence?
Delusion.
That worked. Yeah.
Yo, fellas, be careful out here, man. These birds are playing dirty. Here's the thing. This is a woman who's 26 with 4 kids. She decided to leave her family to return back to the streets. Why? Look, here's the thing about a bird, fellas. A bird main goal is to always return back to the streets, right? Her main goal is to be in the streets. But a bird is smart. A bird needs crumbs. She needs money. So she will get with a dude and position herself to one day return back to the streets. So here's the thing, right? What she's going to do, she's going to save her money while she spend your money, right? So in like 5 years from now, because all birds got a plan. So whether it's 5 years from now or 10 years from now, she's going to eventually return back to the streets, don't matter what. This chick caught a break. She stopped making money doing content. So then once her content is up, it's time to return back to the streets. So she dismissed her boyfriend or her baby father or her husband, I'm not quite sure. She canceled that man after 4 kids. 4. Yo, nah, bro. I keep telling y'all, man, these chicks are a different breed, bro. 26 with 4 kids, about to hit the streets running. Fellas, look, all I'm simply saying is, as a man, be careful out here. Don't let this be you, because this could happen to anybody. Because any man who will have 4 kids with a woman, he's thinking about raising his kids and having a beautiful family. He's thinking this is life. The whole time, he wifed up a bird, and he gotta pay the price for that. Nasty, bro. Fellas, be careful out here, man. These birds are dangerous, bro. She been with this dude for 10 years, a decade. And after her 4th kid, it's like, yeah, I'm tired of this. It's time. But once these birds get a bag, fellas, they're gonna leave you. And that's why all you dudes out there who be doing content with your girl, just understand, once your girl makes enough money, she's gonna dismiss you. All you guys out there who love to do content with your girls or who let your girl use you for content, once she gets enough money, she's going to leave you. Wake up, fellas. For real.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.